Hey everyone, and welcome back. I'm Mr. Stoltz. I'm back with another review, and today I got the Air Force One. Normally, I'm not a big fan of the Air Force One. I'm more of a Jordan 1 fan. But when I saw these ones, I said to myself, you probably need to grab these ones because I don't have a lot of winter boots, and I said maybe you need a second pair as well. As you all know, Air Force One was released in 1982. That was a while ago. And it's been a super popular brand ever since. So let's take a look at the biggest box I have ever had. This is ridiculous. I know it's a big pair of shoe and they probably need a really big box, and yes, it is a big box. So what I got today is the Air Force One SP, or Special Forces. So it's a military inspired boot. It's a really high top boot, and let's take a look at the label. On the front, it reads SF Air Force One. I got a size 11.5, and the color is black gum, light brown. So let's take it out. So the first thing we see is a lot of stars, and it says established in 1982 in a light gray color. And if we take it out, we have the new Air Force One Special Forces. So here we have both shoes, but there's one little thing remaining in the box. We also get a little pouch in the same color. Like, I got the black colorway, so I got a black bag. But let's take a look at this one a little bit later. So here we got the new Air Force One Special Forces. What do you guys think about it? This one sold out instantly. I was a little bit unsure if I was gonna buy it or not, because normally I don't have high top shoes, a lot of really high top shoes. I have a lot of Jordan 1s, but this one is a lot higher than a Jordan 1 and other high top shoes. But I still think it looks pretty cool, right? Did you grab any of the colorways? This one or the green one? Or for my female viewers, did you get any of those ones as well? Leave a comment down below. I think it's pretty cool that they're making a military-inspired Air Force One. And this one looks really rough. So let's start looking at it. The front toe box is all black and has a really super soft material. Full grain leather on the toe box. It's a lot softer than the Jordan 1 black toe. So I'm liking this one a lot more. So if we move up, we have round black laces. The laces can be threaded all the way from the start all the way up here, depending if you want to have it a little more snug fitted or if you want it to be a lot more open, like this. The tongue is also full grain leather. It's black and it goes all the way up here. And one cool thing about the tongue is that this one is a lot bigger than normal tongues. So if I take it out and you can see it, you see that this one is a lot wider. It is really big, so you can make a lot of different stylistic choices. On the top parts of the tongue, it says Nike Air and then SF Air Force One underneath on black on black. A hidden feature on this shoe that is pretty cool is inside of the tongue. We have the logo at the front, and then at the back, we can actually open it up. So there is a special storage place. There's a little Velcro, and then right here you can put whatever you want, and it's really big. You can actually have a smaller phone, your keys, a little wallet, or something else, and it's available on both shoes. So that's a cool little hidden feature if you want to hide something or if you just want to use it for whatever you feel like. Looking at the side of the shoe, all black upper, military inspired, looks really cool. We have a strap up here, but I'll talk about that in a little bit. We have two types of materials on this shoe. We have the full grain leather, and then we have ballistic nylon on the back. So if we start talking about the side of the shoe, starting from the top, the first thing we notice, and probably the most talked about thing on this shoe, is the military straps. We have two different ones. We have one here and one flat right here. So it's a pretty cool concept that you can change this one however you want. So let's say that you just like it the way it looks right now. Flat, clean, nothing else. On the back side, we have a little bit of information. But if you feel that maybe, okay, you want to switch it up a bit, you can take this one and then you just thread it through. We have these holes on the back. You take it through, around, and then you clip it at the front, and then you have a new stylistic option. So I think that this is a pretty cool thing, new way of thinking about shoes and especially military boots. It looks really cool. Do you like this? If so, which one out of these two military straps do you like the most? If we go down, we have the ballistic nylon. I mentioned that earlier. This is my one concern if this is gonna be mine or your winter boot. This ballistic nylon is really thin. So if it's really cold outside and it's a lot of snow, maybe you need to wear really thick socks, because the leather, that's not an issue, it's thick, but this one is really thin. So it's just a little thing to think about. In the middle part of the shoe, we have a full grain leather swoosh in black. Looking at the back of the shoe, first we have a pull strap, very useful. But then underneath we have 1, 2, 3 different holes where you thread the military straps. I think it's a pretty cool thing because you can put them at the bottom, at the top, wherever you want to, depending on your mood. Maybe you can add a third one yourself if you want to add something else. I don't know what it would be. If you have some ideas about that, let me know. The midsole on this shoe is gum, and everything gum is excellent, especially if it's gum and black. I think that's a perfect color combination. We have the Air logo at the back, and other than that, it's just a classic midsole. So let's take a look inside of the shoe. Let's remove this strap. As we can see, this tongue is humongous. It's really, really big. So depending on what kind of style you're looking for, you can either have it slim, take it in, and then strap it all the way up, or you can let it loose, loosen the laces, and then it'll be a really big look. I'm gonna give a few different options on my on feet section, so you can take a look and see the different possibilities on feet. If we take a look underneath the shoe, we have a classic Air Force 1 outsole in gum with a Nike logo at the middle. So that was a little quick run through of this entire shoe. But there's one little thing that I've not shown you quite yet, and that has to do in regards to the straps. So this one did also come with the shoe. We get black or green depending on what kind of color you got on the shoe. We get a bag. This is actually a pretty cool bag. When I first saw it, I like, okay, this one is really good looking. So depending on what you want to use it for, if you just want to store these ones or actually use it as a bag when you go to the gym or grocery shopping or whatever you want to do, this one is pretty cool. So we can use these same straps like on the shoe to plug it on right here and then use it as a holder. This is actually a pretty cool thing, and I like that they added this with the shoes. What do you think about it? All right, so let's try out the bag. The obvious choice is the shoes. If we put them in, we actually do have a lot of storage in this bag. But it's not only storage for shoes. If we look at the sides, there's actually a compartment for maybe an iPad or a smaller laptop. And at the other side, we have places for pencils, notebooks, or whatever you want. And in the middle, boom. Let's take a close-up look of these military-inspired Air Force Ones. Let's see what the Air Force 1 SF looks like on feet. Thanks for watching, everyone. I really hope you enjoyed this new Air Force One Special Forces. This one was released in a few different colorways, black, green, and so on, but I believe that the green one was the most popular one. Did you grab any of these, or did you pass on it, or you really wanted it but it sold out instantly? Leave a comment down below and let's discuss this shoe. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to leave big likes, hit that subscribe button if you're new to this channel, and I'll see you guys next week.